What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. A couple of days ago, I did send out this Call of Duty entry. I think it was on Tuesday, actually. And last night, it did end up cashing with this Call of Duty game. So map 3 was a very short game. And I told you guys it's correlated based off of game length and the map size, right? So map size, again, it kind of was just like medium-sized map. So I don't really think that played too much into account. But it was a very quick third map. So this guy got, these 3 guys in total got like 20 to 25 kills in map 3. This guy, even though he won the game very convincingly, he only got like 17 kills or something. And these guys normally get like maybe 25 or 26 kills each. Okay, so glad that that hit there. So everyone should have locked that in and cashed that a couple when I sent it out a couple days ago. And even with the bumps, it did end up hitting. And then also we are set up going into tonight's game with Illinois and Xavier. Ben Humriches can hopefully bring us home. JT Taubin, I took under. That was a really easy hit there. I think he only had like 10 at the half or something. So ended up with 23. And yeah, hopefully we can take this home tonight and win another entry on the YouTube plays of the day. This was the other YouTube play. This was honestly very unfortunate. The second map goes into overtime. Everyone on Mindfreak and House Bets except Tux went over, okay? So 9 out of 10 players went over in this game except Tux. So I could have bet on anyone other than him, and we would have went over. But that's just how it crumbles sometimes. I mean, that's just how it goes, right? Everyone goes over except him. And yeah, a lot of 4-mans too. Just very, very close misses here. And that's just kind of been the story of March, right? We've had a lot of 3 out of 4s. We've had a lot of things just go, the correlation hitting, like pretty much how to explain it is like things look really good, but it's just we are not converting, if that makes sense. And like it really is it's really like nothing I can do or anything. It's just straight up getting a little bit unlucky. Like for example, these 2 entries here, even though one of them or both of them are 2 out of 4s, and you might be like, well, they're 2 out of 4s, they're very correlated together, right? So we have Valorant correlation hitting together, we have League of Legends correlation not hitting together, but then you go up here, we have League of Legends actually hitting together, going under, and then we have actually Counter-Strike going over. So very correlated in Counter-Strike, very correlated in League of Legends, very correlated in Val, and very correlated in League of Legends. All of these plays are kind of pairs that hit together, but we ended up not pairing them together, right? If I would have took this Valorant and this League of Legends play, like this little duo to go up here instead, then we would have hit this 9x or whatever it would have been, and instead we had to end up with 2 misses. So hopefully that makes sense. You guys know I talk about correlation. You guys can see the correlation hitting really nicely. It's just unfortunate that at the end of the day, it's not coming through all together in one slip. So like I said, that's how it goes sometimes in betting. Sometimes everything matches up, and sometimes like the misses we have are all 0 out of 4s, and then the hits we have are all 4 out of 4, and everything just like matches up perfectly together. And sometimes that's just not how it goes. But yeah, overall in March, we are still up about, I think maybe like 11, 12 units so far in March. So it has not been like an amazing type month. In February, we did go up about 100 units. So definitely had a just insane February, and March is kind of to be expected, having a little bit of a slower month right here, just because we went and had such a great month in February. And that's really, it's weird, but that's how betting works sometimes. Like sometimes you're on a crazy hot streaks. Sometimes I wouldn't really call it a cold streak because we're still up. And it's really great that we're able to still be up and like still kind of be in the fight, even though we're getting very unlucky on some of these slips here. And then right here too, you guys can see beautifully correlated between these Italy players right here. So if you guys don't know, I do bet on soccer correlation quite a lot. And these 2 players play very close to each other. You guys can see they're both in the midfield. So I don't really know their exact positions, but one of them's in the midfield, the other one's in the midfield. They're either going to pass a lot to each other or not pass a lot to each other. So during the research, Germany does a lot of possession. They have a lot of possession in these games, and I took the unders right here, and you can see extremely correlated, right? This guy's line is like 4 pass attempts higher, and he got 4 pass attempts more than this guy, but he ended up literally going way under, right? They only got like 2/3 of their line because, again, they're either going to pass to each other or not. And Valorant, this guy just can't end up getting 3 more kills right here. So we do barely miss this. This right here, another heartbreaker right here, we missed by 0.5. So I guarantee what's going to happen here is Nemesis going to go way under, and this Pepe guy is going to go over at 9, and we're going to hit a 3 out of 4, missing by 1 kill. I mean, that's just how it's been so far. But overall, we are set up for some of these plays here, set up for this. We also do have a couple of discounts, and we're set up for a discount going into, I believe, tomorrow morning. So Yeah, it's just been one of those things, like I've said, where things have come, units have come tough in March so far, and we've had a lot of opportunities, right? This was a couple days ago. I think this was Tuesday or something. We hit 4 3-mans in a row, so I still have this up, which is kind of funny. But yeah, just 4 3 out of 4 3 out of 4s in a row on Tuesday or Monday, whatever this was. So crazy stuff right there. I will say I am now working with another app, you guys. So I still am working with Better. I'm still working with Sleeper, Chalkboard. What else do I got for you guys? Yeah, I think those are probably going to be the main apps to sign up for. Actually, Bovada you can sign up for too. But right now I'm announcing my partnership with Wana Parlay. So it's a new app on the scene. They do have a $250 deposit match. So I know you guys are really happy about deposit matches, and you should be, because deposit matches are pretty much free money, right? If you put $250 into the app, they will give you a free $250. Also, what I'm doing is giving you guys 2 free months of the VIP. So the states in yellow right here are the available states for Wana Parlay. You guys just have to put in my code detective, and the best thing to do is just text me the word Wana right here to my number on the screen, and I will get you guys the link. I will get you guys signed up for Wana Parlay. You will have to put in $10 at least. You will get matched on that $10, so you're pretty much doubling your money, whatever you do. And then you will have to put a $10 entry down. And if you guys need help with the $10 entry or whatever to bet on, I can definitely help you too. And you could actually probably play today's picks that I'm going to have for college basketball. So this is going to be the new app. I know that's it's exciting because a lot of you guys signed up for Vivid. I mean, I had so many people sign up for the VIP in Vivid in February. So you guys can actually get an additional free couple of months for Wana Parlay because I bet a lot of you guys do not have this app yet. So definitely sign up for that. I know a lot of you guys are in Florida, a lot of you guys are in California, Texas, like I am, and this app is available in those states right there. So if your state is not in this right here, you guys can still text me, and I bet I will have some sort of app that you guys can sign up for and get a free month or 2 of the VIP. Actually, just be free 1 free month. The Wana Parlay is the only thing that's going to be available for 2 free months. All right, so let's get into the first play, and then I will start talking about some more about like how we've done on the VIP in the past, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the first play of the day. We do have a discounted play on Walter Clayton Jr. So this looks good. His line is normally 17.5. We're going to take it. Always take these lightning bolts or these tacos and stuff like that. And the one thing I will say this year that I feel like we have really honed in on, and I've said this a couple times, is these discounted plays with League of Legends projections. So I showed you guys a couple days ago that the tacos did relatively well, but really over the past maybe 2 months, which is what you want to look at. We probably have gone, I mean, now maybe like 14 and 17 or 14 and 18 on these discounts, I would say. That's not like a pure thing, but if you guys are on the Twitter, I've been sending out a lot of discounts to the Twitter. Just like whenever they randomly have a discount, I'll just post on the Twitter, like, who wants to play for this? Who needs to play for this? And I'll get a lot of you guys liking it, and I'll get a lot of you guys hitting the entries with me. So James Harden discount the other day, we did hit that. The hockey one, we also, I think, was a push on at that guy with 7 kills or something. But these League of Legends lines, when they come out early, and you guys can see we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow afternoon for this with Nemesis, but these are sometimes either way too high or way too low. So with James Harden discount, I did take Nemesis under. His line was at 10.5. His line is now at 14 for this game, okay? This is way too high for him. He is averaging in wins, okay? So that's when he's winning the game. He is averaging 4.1 kills, okay? So let's just round that up or round that down to 12. He's averaging about 12 kills for 3 maps in wins, and it's not guaranteed that he's going to win all 3 maps. I think what they'll do is they'll win 2 maps and lose 1 map, and I think the fair value for Nemesis here is probably like 11.5 or something. So even in wins, he doesn't get that many kills. In losses, he'll probably get like 2 or 3 kills. So again, I just think this is way too high. I don't know why they consistently put this guy's line too high. I've been watching these games, and Nemesis, he's a great player, but he just does not get that many kills, right? The kills kind of flow through the jungler or the bot laner, and he is the mid laner here, and he kind of plays more of like a support role in the mid lane. So kind of interesting, but yeah, really great play here. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. If you guys have been following the Twitter, or you can go scroll through the Twitter or whatever it is. Also, a couple days ago, I think I had like screenshots of all of the discounts that have hit for us. And yeah, I remember like in February, they sent out some Valentine's discount. And I think they had 5 Valentine's discounts. It was like those flower discounts or something, maybe 5 or 6. We went 6 for 6 on the plays that I had. Okay, so we've been doing really, really well with taking League of Legends kills, deaths, assists, stuff like that, and pairing them up. So confident in this play. Again, who knows? Nemesis could always get like 20 kills or something, but I do think on average, and if it is kind of a game like I think it's going to be, he is going to go under this kill total and probably get maybe like 11 or 12 kills in these games. Okay, so if you guys don't know about the history of this channel, of the VIP, this is about over the past 10 months. So the reason why I say this is actually we would have passed the 10-month mark just a couple of days ago, but this is May 17th of last year to March 11th of this year actually. So this should be 25. But over that time frame, we're up about 600 units on the VIP. So again, I told you guys we've gone up about 10, 12 units in March so far. So it's kind of just been a slow month. But in February, we went up more than 100 units in February. But if you guys do 600 divided by 10 months, so 10 months is the time frame, we average about 60 units a month. Okay. And again, I told you guys, let's just add February and March together, which actually I've done here in the spreadsheet. I don't have January yet just because there's a little bit of stuff happening because I went on a trip in 1 week in January, so not everything was tracked, but I'm working to update that. This is March so far and February, and we are up, like I said, more than 100 units in those months. So if you divide that by 2, that's more than 50 units a month. So we are definitely doing good, on track so far in 2025, right? So again, just want to say that I also found this screenshot that I put together, and this is really funny to look at. All of this is from last year. So some of these plays, you guys probably can't see it, but this is February 24 of last year. So even more than a year ago in some of these picks. And it's really funny because these Counter-Strike bets, you get a full 3x for them. Now you only get a 2.75x or a 2.5x. So it's really funny how PrizePicks, they constantly change their game. This entry is probably the most funny one. You guys probably can't see it, but it is a League of Legends 4-man correlated bet all in the same game, and we got a 9.5x. If you guys went and tried to do that right now on PrizePicks, you guys would probably get a 6x at most for that. So it's really funny how we've just constantly had to make PrizePicks change their game and stuff, but we're still winning, you guys. As you guys saw just last month in February, we went up more than 100 units, so it's not like anything's changed. It's just really funny to see some of these entries, and still see even more than a year ago we were betting League of Legends, we were betting Counter-Strike. This is a full Counter-Strike 4-man with a taco going on right here that we cashed for a 10x right here. So really funny to see this, and glad that I found this little screenshot going on here. So yeah, let's get into the next play of the day. It's going to be with college basketball. So I personally, like I said yesterday, I personally kind of like betting on the second weekend and third weekend, or kind of second and third round of college basketball a little bit more in March Madness, just because I feel like I get a better feel of the players. But we are going to bet on this here. I do really like these entries, and then I do really like to take the overs. I know I took JT top and under, but I do really like to take the overs in these matchups, just because these guys consistently play probably another 4 to 5 minutes of the games, and they're just going to play their heart out, right? They're playing their heart out. It's win or go home. So you might as well play like the guys who are going to get you guys points and rebounds and stuff like that. So Talon Peter right here, he is 70% in the past 20 games. And I think these 2 games here, he got injured or got pulled out. So as long as that does not happen, there are some games that he gets really close at 11 or whatever. But there are also games that he pops off and gets 20 or more points. So really like this here. Oregon kind of has a middle of the road defense, so I wouldn't really worry about that. The only thing you guys do have to worry about sometimes is like if you paired up a guy versus Houston or something like that. Houston does have a really good defense, so they're probably going to limit guys to maybe like 70% of their line or something. But Oregon kind of middle of the road defense, and I do actually think this is a 5 versus 12 seed. I think Liberty has a good chance in this game to upset Oregon. So really like this play here for Talon Peter. Zach Freemantle, okay, over 6.5 rebounds. Another really great play here across the board. This is like minus 140 on all other books, so that's how you know it's a good play. If you guys know anything about comparing odds and stuff on other books. But again, he's only hit this 60% of the time, so nothing crazy, but I do really like this at 6.5. I think he has a really good shot of getting 7 or 8 rebounds in this game. The only thing that worries me is he did play when he played Texas a couple nights ago. He only got 2, but I do think he's going to bounce back and get probably 7 or 8 rebounds in tonight's game. So big game for us, Xavier versus Illinois. We do have obviously this play, and then we have the play of the day with Ben Humruchis or whatever. So good to see that going on there. And yeah, you guys, so these are going to be the 2 plays of the day. Parlay, lock these in. Hopefully we can at least cash one of them. We've, a lot of times this week we've actually, I think, cashed at least one YouTube play of the day. So if we could cash this, that would be nice. And then if we could cash one of these, that would be nice too, because these are obviously 3x entries right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Again, if you want to sign up for Wana Parlay, a lot of you guys have my number. If you don't have my number, if you've been in the VIP before, if you're in the VIP currently, I can add months to your subscription. Or if you've never been in the VIP and want to try it out, this is a great way to do it. It'll literally cost you $10, okay? And a month of my VIP normally is about $250, okay? So join my VIP, 2 free months with Wana Parlay really easily, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.